After being married for a whole year and only seeing her husband 4 times, he finally comes home, but shows up completely drunk on her doorstep. Furious, Natsumi shoves him away and kicks him out. In their entire first year of marriage, he's never seen her this angry and he panics. Earlier that day, Natsumi had woken up wanting to look her best for him, only to realize she'd lost her voice. She'd spent the whole morning cleaning to make the house comfortable for his return. That afternoon, she even learned how to make croquettes from a friend so he'd have a warm meal. But night fell with no sign of him, until he finally stumbled home, drunk. Natsumi was beyond mad. Instead of coming straight home on his day off, he went out drinking, so she gave all the food she made to a friend. But what made her even angrier was how worried she'd been for months. She'd heard a warship sank and rushed home frantically searching for news, but found nothing. At night, she'd dream he came back, but he looked pale and said goodbye. She'd wake up scared, crying into her blankets. The next day, she kept breaking things, like something bad was going to happen. A relative comforted her. They knew how she felt, but Natsumi didn't know the sinking ship story was fake. A neighbor, whose own husband was lost at sea, kept talking about it everywhere, making Natsumi believe it was true. The relative reminded her that being in the Navy is risky, and she always had to be prepared. After hearing that, heartbroken, Natsumi accepted that she might lose him, but she chose to believe he'd come home safe. And then, after months of waiting, he shows up like this. She'd even hidden her cold from him, trying to seem perfect, pushing herself to get better before he arrived. Now she's just disappointed. Kicked out, he had to stay with relatives that night. The next day, he came back to apologize. What he said reminded her of her sister's words. Her husband always called drinking work, but drinking is drinking, don't call it work. Still, Natsumi didn't want him to know she was sick, so she whispered to her friend to pass along a message for her. But then her friend exaggerated everything.